Hi and welcome back to Love English. Now today we've got another Love English Talks. Love English Talk. Good at doing that. And today we are going to talk about love. Today we are talking about love and relationships. Why not?
Yeah, our views on this, and of course lots of vocabulary for you, and maybe a few tips on how to find love and secure that ring, ladies.
Excellent. Okay, I'll do my best. I think I just got lucky, to be honest. But yeah, we're talking about love. Let's go. Right, Sabrah, so quick love test for you.
Ooh.
How many different types of love can you name? There's going to be a lot of vocabulary here, guys.
Okay, well, of course, the first one there is unrequited love. Unrequited love, which of course is the love that is not returned. Love, you love somebody, but they don't love you back.
Your heart aches.
Awful.
Breaks.
I've been in that situation.
Have you?
Yeah, it was the worst.
How could someone not love you back?
Oh, it did happen.
Impossible. So unrequited.
Yeah, then there is platonic, which we use to mean
love.
Friendship love. Yeah, when you love each other but you're strictly friends, there is no romantic love involved. Romantic love, of course, is when you are in a relationship with somebody and you are hopefully romantic with them. You want to have long dinners with them.
I was going to say babies.
Oh, maybe babies
or
as
cats.
well. I think that kills the romance, but but yes, romantic love. So we've got platonic love, romantic love, unrequited love.
Long distance? Is that possible?
Well, it's not really like long distance relationship.
Long distance relationship.
What other kinds of love?
Unconditional.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think all love, any real love is unconditional. So
true love is unconditional.
True love.
Yes.
Yes. True love should be unconditional, but also the love between a mother and a child, a father and a child
should be unconditional.
You would expect.
Sure if it always is. Yeah.
Basically, where there are no conditions, it doesn't matter what that person does, you will still love them. So unconditional love, very important. And the truest of its kind. I think.
Very hard to achieve though, because would you love me if I ran off with your husband?
Not so much.
Yeah, so that isn't unconditional love, that's conditional love. Don't worry, Leila, I'm not going to do that.
Get worried now. I thought you were looking at him funny the other day. I think there are different forms of love, and what's really interesting is in British English, love is love. That's the word that we use, but in Italian,
other languages, there's more.
Yeah, there's different levels. So you say ti amo. I can't speak Italian now. Ti amo. When it's Italian, and how do they say it in te amo?
Yeah, and ti voglio bene.
But ti voglio bene is I love you, but for your mum, your friend, it's ti amo is
for your partner.
Love.
Yeah,
a romantic love.
Yeah,
I say romantic love. How cynical. So there's lots of different forms of love, lots of different types of relationships. Obviously, if we're talking romantic, I mentioned long distance. I mentioned long distance because that's the relationship that I was in with my husband now.
Oh, yes,
for many years.
Yeah, very difficult to make long distance work. How did you make it work, Leila?
Skype.
Technology's help.
Technology. Having a smartphone helps because you can communicate. It was about communication.
Yes.
That was this one. My tip number one.
Oh,
there we go.
A married lady.
Communication.
Communication, yeah, for sure.
Good communication.
The other thing that's interesting about how we use the verb love is we say it about everyday objects. Oh my goodness, I love this tea. Or, oh my goodness, I adore this wine. Adore is actually another word that we use a lot, which we don't really use to say to someone.
I adore you.
A man might say to a woman, I adore you, but it's very passionate in English to say that.
A bit over the top.
It is a little bit over the top for us cold British people. But it can be said. But we use love and adore for everyday objects. Oh my goodness, I adore this. I love that. So we've kind of sort of taken away from the importance of the word.
We have. Love is used too freely sometimes. People use it too freely. I think love has to be... it happens over time. It has to be worked on and earned. I don't believe in love at first sight. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No, I don't. I'm cynical as well.
I'm surprised.
No, I don't believe in love at first sight. No. I think I probably did when I was in my teens and 20s. I loved the idea of a soulmate, the perfect one, and your eyes meet across the room and you just know. But I don't think reality happens like that. I think you need to get to know someone, and I think over time you fit and you adapt. And the more that you can fit and adapt to each other, I think the more likely you are to have a very deep bond and deep love.
Yeah.
So I think that's true in many ways.
Very wise.
And I think the falling in love at first sight is actually more of a lust thing, more of a
you fall in
physical
lust,
attraction.
Not love. Yes. So lust is when you are very physically attracted to somebody. Like me with, I don't know, George Clooney. No, my husband.
I'm going to tell him later.
He watches the video, so I'll be in trouble. So lust is a very separate thing, but people often get confused between the two, especially when you're young and you've got all those hormones.
Yeah, and you think, I'm going to die if I don't have that person. Often that's more lust than love. Love is something, I think, as you get older, you realise, as Leila said, it comes over time.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? And in your culture, do you believe in love at first sight? Is there a strong distinction between lust and love, or are they considered quite the same? What are the different kinds of love that you guys talk about? Do tell us in the comments below. So relationships can be difficult, but as we said, Leila did get married last year.
This year?
Oh, it was this year, wasn't it? So sorry, worst friend. It's because I wasn't your bridesmaid, so how would I remember?
I was on holiday. I went on holiday to get married. I did. Yeah. I'm technically a newlywed, but because we've been living together, doesn't really feel like that big of a deal.
Yeah.
That's terrible, isn't it? My tips.
Yeah. What are your tips later on? Keeping a relationship working, or having a strong relationship.
I said a sensible one. I said communication.
Yeah.
I said communication, so always talking about things. I think arguing is key. Not just because I'm argumentative, but I think actually arguing helps air issues. That's a nice expression to air the issues.
Get them out in the open.
Yeah, to bring them out into the open so that there's not things that you're not saying to each other, that they can be discussed and then resolved. So when you're not happy about how I load the dishwasher, that's what I get told off about. I don't load the dishwasher properly. Or I'm messy. We argue about it, we air it. It doesn't really solve the problem because I'm still messy. I just let him load the dishwasher, it's fine. But I do think arguing is helpful. People think that if they're in a relationship and they don't argue, that's a good thing. I think it just means they're not saying stuff.
Lots of things under the surface. This is a great word, guys, to bicker. And this does, of course, happen in a lot of relationships. And this is where, sometimes Leila and I do this. This is where you're sometimes like, well, you didn't do it like that. Oh, but you said I should do it. Blah, blah, blah. And you go back and forth like this, kind of just getting at each other.
It doesn't resolve anything.
No, it really, really doesn't. And some couples that have been married for 40 years, they often bicker quite a lot. They get into bad habits and they bicker. I hope you and Francesco won't be like that.
Not yet. Not yet. We've got a few years. Possibly will. Yes, I think that's...
I think the other thing is compromise, isn't it? I think in any relationship, like in Leila and I's partnership, you can't always have everything your way. You have to sometimes meet in the middle. And two people are never going to always agree on everything. So sometimes you've got to come to the middle and compromise. Find a compromise or make a compromise would be qualifications there. Yes. So,
or make your husband compromise.
Yeah. And of course, guys, we didn't talk about the fact that in a lot of cultures, there is no living together before marriage, there is no sex before marriage. Marriage is the first step.
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK culture, we kind of moved past that in many ways, and often it's more dating.
Yeah.
What would you say next, Leila?
Date, you might move, you go on holiday together maybe, have a nice holiday, and live together. And we bought a house together before we actually got married. I saw that as quite a big commitment, buying a property together. So, and of course some people also have children before they get married or don't even get married at all. We're not saying that marriage is the only answer. You don't have to be married to be in a happy relationship.
Some people feel that you should be married to be in a happy relationship, that marriage is extremely important, and that may be a valid point, but other people feel that, you can have a happy relationship and be very committed to each other without marriage, without the legal agreement of marriage. And also I suppose it's religious as well, the religious ceremony and everything like that. And again, guys, we would love to hear your views. What is the culture in your country? What do you think? Do you think marriage should come first? Or do you think that's a little bit old-fashioned these days? We are very curious to hear that. And to be honest, when it comes to all that stuff, I'm quite like on the fence. I think it should be whatever a person feels comfortable
what works
with.
for those people.
Yeah.
I think as long as you have the same values and you want the same things, that's probably key.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I don't mind either. If I wasn't married, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
Yeah. But do you feel different in your relationship now that you're married?
Not really. It's nice to have extra jewellery.
Oh, Leila, that's terrible. She doesn't mean it really.
I like the idea of two families coming together, particularly with his family because they're amazing and his friends. And he's just have to tolerate mine. So that's what's going to happen there. I think I've got the best deal. He's got an Italian family, Italian mum, amazing cooking.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Very lucky. You've got a very lucky. Good bargain there.
I have.
Yeah. I have. Guys, before we go, one thing you can say, if your friends or your family think that your partner is impressive in a sense, they think that they are a person who perhaps has a good job or is good looking or is just very nice,
a good
has
catch.
a nice family. Yeah.
Oh, is that where you were going?
Yeah. Great minds.
Yes.
Alike. Yeah.
Yes, a good catch. Someone that's a good catch. So
exactly.
my husband's a good catch. He's
cooks. Definitely a good catch.
He's pretty handsome. He's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very romantic and sweet. Like I said, great family, amazing friends, good catch. I think it's referring to fishing there, isn't it?
Yeah, it comes from fishing. The catch. From,
A lot of idioms are related to fishing when it comes to relationships.
Are they?
And
of
water.
Course. Yeah.
Yes.
The idiom. So when you're single and you're perhaps upset about a breakup, perhaps a relationship has ended and you're very upset, your friends may say to you, they may comfort you with this idiom, which is...
There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Yes.
Yes. So there's plenty more people out there to date. They're not the only person that's for you. Exactly. So yeah, that's a good piece of advice and a nice idiomatic expression. Yes. So yes, there are lots of idioms for relationships. I think we have got a very old retro lesson on that.
We have got, Leila's got one on love idioms. We can do another one if you would like to know more idioms about love, then we are very happy to do that. And guys, we're going to leave you with this thought from one of our most famous playwrights, William Shakespeare. You've probably heard of him. And his play, Midsummer Night's Dream, which is a romance, started with the line, "The course of true love never did run smooth." Do you think this is true? Is true love simple? Is it easy to find it? Is it easy to achieve? What are your thoughts on that? What do you think, Leila?
You've got to work hard. If it's true love, then it means you have to work for it to make it work.
Okay, so Leila thinks you have to work for it. Do you think it should just be easy and just fall into your lap? What do you guys think? Do tell us your thoughts.
So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, why not share some of your top relationship tips down below? What did we not say? I'm sure there's plenty more tips that some of you could offer, especially those of you that have been in long-term relationships. So thank you very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Love English Talks very soon.
Have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.